morning, my loves. So I asked you guys if you wanted a favorites video, and a lot of you guys said you would just love to see me applying some favorites. So today I thought I would film a full face of stuff you need. Basically just stuff I've been loving lately. Foundation, concealer, lip combos, like just stuff like that. Just like a full face of stuff I love. And I'm also really excited because today's video is sponsored by Dermalogica. We have an ongoing partnership. I love their brand. I purchase their stuff myself, and I also get sent stuff all the time to try, and we've got a new product to try today and I'm very excited about this one. It sounds literally like my dream product. It's called the Hydro Mask Exfoliant, and it's like an exfoliating and hydrating mask. Could you guess? I bet you couldn't guess from the name. Surely not. Hydrating and exfoliating mask soothes and renews voluminous, healthy looking skin. It's just me in like one product, I swear. Apply generously to cleansed face and neck, avoiding the eye area. Massage in circular motions until spheres disappear. Then let the mask activate for 3 to 5 minutes. Rinse thoroughly and follow with your moisturizer. So it's 2 products in one. It's got bamboo, which primes your skin for optimal hydration, and snow mushroom. I've heard mushrooms, like these certain mushrooms, you know, are so good for your skin. They're popping up in skincare all over the place. So this has snow mushroom, which holds 450 times its weight in water to deliver an instant hydration boost, working more efficiently than a 2-step hydration and exfoliation routine. I also do have a discount code for you guys if you do like the look of this. You can use the code Shannon10 on dermalogica.com.au to receive 10% off. I will have everything linked down below, so shout out to Dermalogica. I love your stuff. Thank you for sponsoring today's video. Let's whip it on, guys. This is going to be perfect for before my makeup. Of course, you could also use it when you're not wearing makeup for the day just to treat your skin, but it just sounds amazing right before makeup. It's going to smooth out our skin and hydrate our skin, so hopefully our foundation is just going to look absolutely smooth and flawless on top. So I'm going to give you a quick close-up of my skin. I've got this giant gnarly breakout. I don't know why or what or who or where or when. I don't know what it is. It's like for the last probably 1.5 to 2 years, my pores and everything up on my forehead, down my nose, chin have gotten so much worse. Like my T-zone, I get a little bit oilier on my T-zone throughout the day a lot of the time. That's like my problem areas. So strands are back, peeps. The strands are back. I mean, there is another name for them, which I won't say right now because it's not really like appropriate for YouTube, but you guys know what they're called. There's a word that goes before strands. So the packaging on this is so cool, like really cool. It's got this like squishy pillow, so you can just like pump it out by pushing on this like little pillow at the top. Isn't that fun? Apparently there's like little beads in it. Let me see if I can feel them. Oh yeah, I can feel them when you start applying it. So you want to keep massaging it until those little beads kind of dissolve. It smells really good. It smells very like herbal. It feels hydrating straight away. Like the actual texture of it feels very, very creamy. It's not what you would expect from something that also like exfoliates your skin. Oh my god, I'm getting it like all through my hair. I'm so clever. And I'm gonna let that chill on my skin for the next 5 minutes. I think you can use it like 2 to 5 minutes, but we'll just leave it on for pretty much 5 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, so I've been on for a couple of minutes, but I just had to like read a little bit more on the box. I'm just looking here. It's got jojoba ester amino acids, which are derived from sugar beets to help hydrate and strengthen your skin's moisture barrier. And the scent I was just talking about is cucumber extra, which helps to provide a soothing and refreshing finish, which it definitely does feel like really fresh on the skin. So I'm actually very excited to see how my skin looks when I rinse this off. So I don't know if it's like such a visible change. It is really in how my skin feels right now, honestly. Like I feel like my skin does look really glowy afterwards, but holy crap, like it just feels so much smoother. My keywords for this is smooth, plump, and hydrated. Like I feel all 3 of those things like hardcore, and it's not irritating. If you're looking for a super gentle, hydrating, exfoliating kind of vibe, then this is gonna be your best friend. I already know I'm gonna be hooked on this. Like my skin feels like plumper, like I feel like it just pushed out all my lines. I don't know. So I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of serum that I've been using religiously. I've already talked about this in the past. It's another Dermalogica one. I'm not being sponsored today to talk about this, but I've used this in the past in other sponsorships, but it's something I've continued to constantly use. Shush! It's just a nice vitamin C serum. It just helps to keep my skin beautiful and bright. Right, now on to foundation. Actually, I don't know why I unclipped my bangs right now. Bangs. Am I trying to be American today? Apparently. Fringe. I'm gonna clip back my fringe again and continue with the rest of my makeup. Concealer. Okay, I've been loving my new Dior one, but this one has just been like my favorite in a long time. I've got so many favorite concealers and I don't know what makes this one different, but it just goes on so smooth and full coverage, and it's just luxurious and it's just amazing to blend. It's just like everything is good about it. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't really have anything I don't like about it. So this is the Hourglass Vanish concealer. I think it's like the Flawless something like that. I'll link it down below. But it's just so nice. So I'm going to use this around my eyebrows today. And I'll also be using it on any breakouts I have. I'll probably pop on my foundation and then put this on again afterwards. And I'll also use it under my eyes too. So I'm just smoothing it out. This is a concealer brush by XO Beauty. I think it's just great everywhere, like around the eyebrows, on the skin, under the eyes. Just wherever I want to use it, it just works. It doesn't budge too much. It doesn't like bleed and leak everywhere. Like it just looks good. And I've talked about this before, but I swear I'm like that with Hourglass products. I'm either just like, because it is quite a luxury price point. So I'm always like, it's whatever, like the products, or I'm obsessed. Because you guys know how obsessed I am with their bronzer. I love their bronzer. This is like another like holy grail from them. I just think it's so worth the money. Like you can see over my red eyelids how well it covers, and I like the colors on me too. This color I'm using right now is in Sepia. I also use Cedar, which is a little bit, tiny little bit lighter. Maybe I'll show you that one under my eyes. I've been vibing these. Let's do one on each side because I still can't tell which one I like more. I want to say the matte one a little bit more. I feel like it applies just a little bit better, but I also love this one, the Skin Glow. I did a full first impression on this. I'll link it down below, and I did mention this in a first impression too. I'll link all the relevant videos down below for you, but let's put the matte one on this side. I've been vibing brushes again, so I'm putting a couple of pumps on because you know me, I like to use a shit ton of product. Just spreading it out with my little concealer brush. I like doing this before I go in with the bigger brush, just so that I don't get big clumps of makeup in here. Ooh, this video is starting off hot in the luxury department. I'm sorry guys. I'm sure there'll be some like more affordable products as well, but I'm not like kind of sticking to any theme in this video. It's just stuff I love, any price point at all. But yeah, I've just been using this like almost every single time I've done my makeup. Ever since I tried it for the first time, it's all I've really picked up. I did kind of dabble back in my Urban Decay, but the color was a little bit weird the other day. I don't know why, but it was. Straight back into the Dior. There's just something about the scent of it. It just smells like luxury. I don't know. And this applies great with a brush or a sponge. Like just whatever. I'm sure it would be fine with your fingers too, but I don't like doing that. And then the Skin Glow on the other side, both of these are in the shade 2N, I think. Yeah. Just gonna spread this out. This one just has a more hydrating kind of feeling and formula, and it has a bit more of a glow to the end, you know, look. Just tapping it out. And I just want to do it this way. Sometimes I like to mix them together because I don't know, I'm just extra. Like, I'm just like, this will be fun. I used to always mix together my foundations, but I got myself out of that habit through doing YouTube videos because I feel like it's just a pain in the ass if you guys are like trying to buy a new foundation. You don't want to see how two mixed together look, like you want to see it one by one. So I never really do it on camera. But for some reason I feel like when you mix together two foundations, like it always just like is bomb. Does anyone feel like that? Same with mascara, like stacking different mascaras always just seems to be like so legit. Applying these on both sides, I just hope that you can kind of see the difference. So the side's much more glowy, whereas this is like a soft matte, and I actually really like this finish because it's matte but it's not dry, not cakey, not dusty looking. Like this side is very radiant, and I feel like it's really good for more mature skin as well. It doesn't seem to really sink too much into any areas. Like it does a little bit, but you can't really do much about that if you've got deeper wrinkles or whatever, but it's not bad. Like when it went into my expression line in my first impression, it just stayed put. Once it like sunk in a tiny bit, that was it. It didn't get worse throughout the day, and it just looked beautiful. I feel like if you've got dull skin, aged skin, whatever, you'll probably like this side more. However, if you've just got like, if you're a bit younger, if you don't like too much hydration, if you're a bit oilier, this side's gonna be great. If you're like me, honestly, like both work. Just go for whatever finish you like more. Like, oh my god. Okay, so on top of that freaking mask as well, like it looks so flawless. Oh my god, so flawless. Okay, it's so smooth. Oh yes, thank you. Even like the congestion doesn't look as bad as it did the other day. Doesn't look as dry. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, I'm gonna use Cedar now under my eyes, like this. You don't need much with this. Honestly, this is way too much. Like, it really goes a long way. I'm wasting product right now, but that's just who I am. I'm using the other shade, which is Sepia, just over where I want a bit more coverage. I'm just gonna tap it out. I'm gonna blend it into the foundation. The foundation is a little bit more like on the orangey side for my skin tone. Not really orange, like more neutral, whereas the concealer is a little bit more yellow, so just making sure I'm gonna blend that in really well. Tap, 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 tap. Honestly, these are just gorgeous products. I didn't prime today either because I feel like with this foundation you don't even need to, and I just did like all that skincare as well, so my skin's like bomb anyway. But you can use primer. I just feel like, especially with the glowier one, like it works just as well honestly without, but you can still use it. And I'm going to use a round eye brush and tap out this concealer into like this really deep part of my eye right here. Blend it out nicely. Now, disclaimer, basically every single concealer these days sinks into under my eyes a little bit because I've like got fine lines there. Like, it's the shape of my eye and stuff sinks in a little bit. There are definitely some concealers that do it worse than others, if you know what I mean. I'm just going in between these two brushes to spread this out. So on the scale, like this one does not sink in as bad as like some other brands. I just make sure I set it really well, which I'll show you in a second. So this is the MAC Emphasized Cream Accentuates blah 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 contour palette. I've already talked about this a million times, but I love it. And I've been really enjoying the yellow under my eyes from this palette because I've basically like run out of my Bare Minerals, which is like my holy grail. So I mean, it's been good to switch it up. This is another product I really like, but I do need to get more Bare Minerals. I can't talk. I haven't even had a coffee today. Like, I'm literally just this scatterbrain. Maybe I need a coffee. Do you think that's the problem? All right, I'm about to fill you in on one of my like holy grail right now products. Are you ready? You may have seen it in a couple of videos perhaps. Where the heck is it? It's in with my lip liners for some reason. It's the Ofra Sunset. That's the color. Skin Sculpting Wand. This is bomb. It's almost like a concealer, but it's a contour for this, and it is so natural. It sinks into your skin and literally is just like unreal, like so unreal. I'm gonna even do my jawline, which I don't even think I've tried with this product yet, but it should be good. It's probably way too much heat. And then I've been loving my Tapered Fibre brush to blend out cream stuff. I'm just gonna gently work that in and upward just to lift my cheekbones rather than like pulling it downward. Blend, 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 upward. Like, can you see that? The color is like literally ideal for me. And it's not too cool tone, like it's the perfect amount of cool tone where I don't look like I'm dying. Like on my skin tone, it's very natural. And then with this one on the chin, I like to kind of drag cream contour downward. Just going back in with my foundation brush, I'm going to just smooth out that line. I want to be super snatched today, so I'm just going to go over my cheekbone one more time. Honestly, I wish I didn't like forget to do this step in my full face of Ofra video. I'll link that video down below because like, oh, it's probably like one of my favorite Ofra products, and I want to get some more shades too, just for like if I'm like, I don't know, going for a more dramatic look or whatever. Best cream contour ever. I even like it more than my Charlotte Tilbury one, which I also love. Powder is just like what's new. Let's just set with my go-to, which is my Studio Fix by MAC. This is the shade NC20 today. A lot of my current favorites have been like more base products, to be honest. I've found so many good ones. If I'm going for like a natural contour, I just set my face and set like over the contour and everything. But today I want to be more dramatic, so I will follow up with my MAC contour kit and just like add a little bit of extra contour as well. My skin looks so good. I just love these products, and wait till I set it at the end, like it's over. It's over for everyone. I actually can't get over how smooth the texture of my skin is after that mask. I'm not even joking. It is so smooth. Like yesterday I had so many like raised kind of bumps and everything. Right now I just feel like everything looks plump and soft. I'm using a bronzer brush with the palette again. I like to just kind of mix, sharpen up that line a little bit because I want to be quite dramatic with my contour today since my hair's up. I'm just not carrying it all the way down. See, with the cream contour I feel like you can bring it down a little bit more to really create that natural shadow, whereas the powders I just like to keep it right at the back here. And then for my bronzer, I've been obsessed with my Ofra one. Where the heck is it? Oh, there. It's out on my desk because I've been using a lot. This Ofra one I used in my Ofra one brand tutorial once again. It's the Versatile Matte Bronzer. I think you can buy it separately too, guys, but for some reason it just goes on so smooth. I don't know what it is. The color looks really intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks like the same color as my shirt, but it just goes on so well, like smooth. Even if you've got like skin texture and everything, for some reason it just goes on like butter. So smooth and silky, and it's so easy. It's not scary. It's buildable. Just don't go like swirling your brush in there. Just take a little bit at once. But like, yeah, it's not like scary at all. And I'm applying that like on top of my cheekbones and my temples. I'm gonna put it down my nose too. I'm applying a little bit over my eyelid. My other favorite's like my Nabla one, I think. You know, my Nabla little Z palette thing? Like, I'm obsessed with that whole palette. Eyebrows. I just want to go straight to the eyebrows quickly because that's easy. I've been obsessed with my MAC little taupe. That's the shade Shape and Shade Brow Tint. So it's got a little brow pen, which I just love because you can just like go straight in and like fill in the gaps. Look at that. Like it just paints on, but it's not scary. And you can like layer it up if you want it more dramatic or whatever. And it comes in heaps of colors, like all of the MAC brow colors. You can like draw in each tiny hair. That's really bomb. Like it looks natural. And it's really good as well if you've already got like your brow gel in, because it doesn't get all like weird on top. Like you can kind of layer it with other products and it doesn't go weird. I'm just applying that. But the other product, if you want something a bit more affordable, that's great. Maybelline Tattoo Studio. I've got the shade medium brown and it's like this little prong system, and with this one you can like line it up and just go like this and you can create little brow strokes, and that's really good too. It's got little prongs. I think Benefit just brought out a very similar product, but I haven't tried it yet. Like, can you see how that just kind of shaded in that inner part? I do think mine's like running out a little bit. And the good thing about this one is how it's got like 3 prongs, so it's a little bit quicker if you are a bit lazier like me. To be honest, for brow gel, I have really been loving this one, even though I don't like the wand. It's the Hazelnut Latte P. Louise Eyebrow Gel. You can just use a brush with this and apply it. That's how I've seen like a lot of makeup artists use it, but I just like to use a little bit of this like after I've filled them in, and it just combs them into place. I've also been loving just using like hairspray on my eyebrows, but right now I just need a little bit extra color and dimension because I am due for like a little, you know, eyebrow tint touch up. So if I don't need the color, I just use hairspray. It's so good, but my eyebrows definitely need more help. Like, look how sleek and beautiful that is. These products are honestly so good. On my eyes, I'm gonna keep it so simple. I've been loving all of these Huda Beauty shadow things. I've used them in a few tutorials lately and I've just remembered like how good they are, and I've been using them in my everyday life. So I'm going to be popping on a little bit of Double Pump Latte today, just like a really quick eye look. You can see I already put on a little bit of eyeshadow through my crease, or actually the bronzer by Ofra through my crease. Might just add a little bit more actually, because I love using bronzer in my eye makeup too. It's just good because it gives you that really nice bronze effect, ties in the bronzer on your face to your eye makeup too, and it's just quick and easy. Now this is the matte side. Each one of them comes with a matte side and a shimmery side, and they've got so many colors. I usually go for the really light like pink ones and stuff like that because they just look so pretty all over the eyelids, but we're going to use this one today. It's just a really nice like medium brown on my skin tone. And then I'm going to take my brush that I used earlier, my round eye brush, and just spread that out really nicely. It's just going to give me the softest little brown smoky eye effect. Like, how easy is that? It just like evens out my skin tone as well. I'm going to spread any excess like underneath my eye a little bit. This color is actually so nice with my top too. Oh, that's a vibe. I feel like if you like a quick eye makeup, then this is the kind of perfect look for you. Bit of bronzer, cream eyeshadows. You can even use your fingers if you don't have long nails like me. So, you know, if you're just whipping on makeup in 5 minutes, it's the kind of thing that's like perfect. You don't have to set them with powders either. And just bring it up towards my temple to kind of contour. And then using my concealer brush just to lift, like sharpen it up, make my cheekbones look real nice and high. Look at that. Alright, and now I'm going to flip it over and go in with the shimmery shade. This is called Drop Top. Drop Top. Man, I'm embarrassing. And I love the little one that's on this side. The other one's like a doe foot kind of vibe, whereas this is like a little brush, so you can use it like eyeliner in a corner, which I will do, but it's really good because you can just kind of like paint it on and create like a cut crease effect. You could put it on like the center of your eyelid or like whatever you wanted to do. Then tap it out with an eyeshadow brush and put it on my inner corner. Like, sorry, but they're not like the easiest eye look in the whole world. I'm just gonna blend a little bit better. Just over here. That actually looks quite fun. I like that shape. I feel like I'll probably end up using one of these like on my wedding day as well, like with my special projects I'm creating for my wedding day. Like on top of eyeshadow, just a little bit, just to really make my eye makeup pop, and it'll just glimmer in the sun, and oh my god. Yes, quick and easy, simple, done. You guys know I love smoky eyeliner. Do I do it today? I feel like I've just done it in every video and I'm just gonna annoy people. Maybe I'll show you a different product. I actually have already showed it before because, I mean, I love it so much and I feel like this is almost empty. This is the Benefit Roller Liner, but it's the brown one, and it's the most perfect brown eyeliner in the whole freaking world. So let's do a little wee wing, which will probably not end up being a little and wee, but we'll try. And I've been obsessed with just going like to the middle. Like, I don't often carry it all the way across unless I'm switching up my look for a video or whatever. but I've just been kind of like following the natural curve of the middle of my eye and then flicking it out. So I'm gonna do this, I'll be right back. Yeah, honestly, like this side turned out so cute, and then the side's like the ugly stepsister, but we're just gonna have to roll with it because I can't do anything now except make this one ugly as well, and I don't want to, so it's just gonna be odd. I'm gonna put on mascara now, and I've got a few I've been loving actually. I'd say I've been reaching for these ones the most. Ofra, Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, Legit Lashes, One Deluxe Volume by Rimmel. I'm going to use this one today because I'm almost out of it. One I have not been liking so much is probably the Urban Decay one. I love Urban Decay so much, but this one, the applicator puts on too much on me. I don't know if mine's faulty or not, but it just like looks real too much. I don't say that often because I usually love too much, you know? This one, I love the one. Mine's, yeah, starting to dry out a little bit, but it's like a little banana. And it's just the perfect shape, perfect size. I can wiggle like my way in there and apply it the perfect amount. I'm going to use falsies today too. Our new lashes at XOB are now out. The new faux mink ones, which are really good quality. You can reuse them tons of times. And then also our new stacked range, which you can also reuse a ton if you look after them super well. They're a little bit more disposable. They're all synthetic, all vegan, all cruelty free. And yeah, there's I think 5 new styles of stacked lashes, the new type. And then I think we've got like, how many new faux minks did I do? Must be like 6 or so. I don't know, heaps. I don't even know how many lash styles I have anymore because it's just like insane. There's so many and I love every single one. We're also discontinuing a few just to make way for these new styles. So those are on our clearance page on the website. If you want to save some dough, then go check out the clearance page. I'll link it down below because once it's gone, it's gone. I don't know if you can see how like amazing that is. Like my lower lashes. It's so nice. And this is really affordable too, which is perfect. If you want more of these types of videos where I just like chill and chat to you guys about like heaps of stuff I've been loving, let me know. Cause like, you know, I don't film favorites videos very often. I feel like in various videos I'm like, oh, I've been loving this product or I've been loving that. But I don't often just sit here and like show you everything in one video. And like this isn't all my favorites because I've got like heaps of favorites, but do you know what I mean? If you want this to be semi-regular, like if I do this every few weeks, let me know. Like I honestly feel like I don't even need falsies, but I want them. You know, there's a difference between need and want. My mum taught me that growing up. Today I'm going to be using Flutter. So Flutter are a faux mink style. This is how they look. They're very tapered. Each hair is very, very tapered to a really nice fine tip. So they have that really wispy finish. They've got some clusters and then some like straighter bundles of hairs. So I'll show you how they look on. Here is the before and after. I accidentally trimmed one like a lash shorter than the other side. So if you're wondering why like this eye is a little bit less in than the other one, it's just because I'm a dumbass. And then Honeydewed forever and ever. I was about to put it on my lips. What the heck? Colourpop Honeydewed in the waterline. I don't know how I don't run out of this stuff because I swear I use it like every day. I'm obsessed with these lashes. They're so beautiful and wispy and just like, I don't know, they're just so nice and they're not actually that heavy at all. They're very lightweight. If you want them even curlier, just curl them with a lash curler as well, but I just love this look. Alright, so once again those are Flutter. Now let's do some blush because I'm obsessed with blush lately. There's actually been quite a few things I've been obsessed with. Ofra blush palette, my Born to Shine by OPV. Blush palettes have just been a vibe lately. I've been loving my Nabla ones, I've been loving single ones, but I definitely have been gravitating towards palettes lately. I've even been using my little single like Z palette full of like MAC and Makeup Geek and just like, oh, I'm just all over blush lately. Which one do I want to use today? I don't know what kind of color I want to do. This is like my go-to, this one right here. Look, it's me. Wait. I might just like mix a couple. So I might start with this like brown because I feel like that's the theme of the day. It's a pinky brown and I'm gonna pop that at the back of my cheek. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. It's like a burnt, like terracotta-y, corally kind of color. Okay, I'm just gonna use that one. They are very pigmented, just use a little bit. I'm using my bronzer brush again. Just applying that where I want it. A little bit up on the temple, just to tie it all in. That is a vibe. And these are like the bronzers, like they just glide over your skin and just smooth. And then highlighter, honestly, my go-to lately has been a cream highlighter. Can you guess which one it is? I've used it in heaps of tutorials. If I can find it. I swear like everything I use frequently just gets lost on my bench top. Okay, the panic's over. I found it. My Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like I'm literally already running out of it because I've used it so often. It works so good, you guys, on top of foundation, powder, like everything. For some reason it does not go weird. Like, you know, usually you use a product like this on top of your powders and it just doesn't sit quite right, or it doesn't look as bright as it should, whereas this one does. It's magic and it's just like beautiful. I love it. I've also been using some other highlighters, powder ones, constantly in my private life. There's weird private life, but seriously, but I can't talk to you guys about those just yet either. Okay, my contouring today looks like low-key snatched. I'm here for it. There's something about a ponytail too that's just like, usually I do a real tight one so my whole eyebrows get lifted. Last time I wore like a super tight pony like that, I got so many questions of people being like, did you just get Botox again? I was like, I mean, technically probably, but not for that effect. That's all the freaking ponytail, just like stretching my scalp backwards. Free Botox. A little bit on the tip of my nose, a little bit just here, because I don't know, I think it looks pretty. I love to put it on my chin because I like my chin to stick out a bit. Oh my god, my stomach's rumbling so loudly. Hopefully you can't hear it. That's really awkward when you can hear it. Also, I'm trying out new glues, so hopefully this is hidden well. Constantly trying out new glues all the freaking time. This, hello, Pretty Fresh, ColourPop. It's just unbeatable right now. Oh yes, that's the stuff. I feel like I need a coffee tumbler that just says, that's the stuff, written on it. It's a good idea. Okay, lips. I've been obsessed with just wearing like lip pencil and lip gloss lately. Why does this like neckline make me look kind of buff? Is that just me? I don't know. My go-to everyday color is Murray by XO Beauty. I've used that a jillion times in videos and I feel bad constantly talking about it. So today I'm gonna mix it up and I'm gonna use this one here. This is the Pillow Talk Lip Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury. I just think it'll look pretty with this look. Yeah, this glue is lifting on this inner corner. It's not okay. I wish I called these lashes Foxy. Like I feel like they should be called Foxy. So basically just lip liner in general, just obsessed. If you're not a lip liner person, you should be. Honestly, I don't think this one's really worth the money. It's pretty coloured, it's just like like the formula I mean. My favourites are XO Beauty. I also love the Kylie ones. I also really like ColourPop ones, the Il Makiage ones, and Jouer and MAC sometimes. I feel like MAC has a couple of formulas and one of them I like more than the other, but I don't know what they're called, so I feel like this one's a mission to apply. I'm sure it wasn't this hard to apply last time I used it. Maybe my lips are really dry. That's the colour, but then I'm obsessed with glosses. I have secret glosses coming too, guys. Ooh, I'm so excited, but okay, I'll show you one that I love that you guys can pick up today. This is by Shop Miss A. It's like $1. I did a full face of $1 makeup. I'll link it below. This is the Diamond Lip Gloss in Glitz and it's stunning. It's like a light goldy pinky tone. And the way I like to do my lips lately, like every single time I freaking, you know, hang out with my friends, got like for dinner or whatever, if I'm doing my makeup off camera, this is how I do it. Not like this exact combo, but this technique. Right in the middle, over the Cupid's bow, tap, 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 and that's it. Done. That's like my go-to lip vibe. And I'm obsessed. I love the way it looks. So there you go. You hear the rain outside? The weather's so trash in September. It's not fair. Like yay spring and it's just shit. Thank you. Let me take down this. By the way, my ponytail I'm wearing today is by insert name here. I love it. I did buy it myself. It's not sent to me. New Zealand has all these new laws around like influencing and guidelines and all of this stuff and it's very confusing. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it because basically they want you to like write ad if something's sent to you, even if you're not being like paid. You still have to write ad if like, I don't know, if Charlotte Tilbury sent me this, which they did, like that's an ad. Right, so like how are you guys supposed to know if I'm being paid? Do you know what I mean? Like I'm very confused about it, a little bit confused. So I'm gonna try and figure out something for my down bars where I can like put like a little asterisk or something like that if it's like, you know, sent to me for free, affiliate or like whatever the case may be. I'm gonna have to do some kind of system to make it clear for you guys because barely any of my YouTube videos are sponsored, okay? I can tell you that right now. It's just here in New Zealand, they've just gone like 0 to 100 on their regulations, which is good for the good for you guys, but also confusing for you guys. I feel like it could be done better. Heaps of this makeup I used today was sent to me for free. A few of the items I purchased, you know, some of it's my own brand. Apparently, if it's my own brand, I have to write ad as well. I guess that makes sense because I'm making money off the sales. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you want to see more of these and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!